Cool, let's get it. Very first episode, UnFit Podcast. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been coming.
It's about time.
It's about time. I think the last time we linked up was before Corona, basically. 2019, under a different name. And we just thought, revamp it up. UnFit Podcast. I go by the name of Lefa, your MainGuy.
Alright. I'm your guy, Unclskyjuice.
Same guys, same dudes that I've been rolling with forever, man. So yeah, first episode, like I said, maybe before we jump into it, in case you're wondering where the name UnFit comes from, as you can see, we're just a bunch of unfit niggas. Unfit niggas doing unfit shit, sitting on the couch and just lazing around and talking. Pretty much. Basically. That's all we're good for.
Yeah, I'm not sure he speaks for all of us.
Oh, okay, Mr. Fitz.
I will give you 200 rand. I will give you 200 rand if you do 10 push-ups right now.
200 is too little, man.
Give you 25, 200, Joe.
Nigga turned down that kind of money for a few push-ups,
Alright, niggas. I'll do it. It's fine. In 2 years.
Like we said, UnFit Podcast. Let's get it. First episode. One thing that I'm hoping for this one is that we remain consistent.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah.
Nah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I really hope we remain consistent. If we can get to 5 episodes, guys, then we're on, guys. Then
too much. We are a lot.
We on. We don't even care about likes, subscribers, whatever. We just
No, actually, we do.
We do.
Yeah. Please like and subscribe.
Right, like Thato said, please like and subscribe. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Bobby is out.
Yeah,
You're about to say congrats.
I was actually.
No, you might hear this, man. You know the internet is like a small place in a big place at the same time.
I hear you, man. Small fish in a lot of small fish. I don't know.
How long was he in jail for? You guys know?
When was that hot nigga track out? Probably 2014.
2014, and then that same year he went.
Was that the same year?
A year later.
Mm-hmm.
A year later, he went to jail, and I think it could have been about 6-7 years
approximately.
Yeah, because he looks really grown up right now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, he looks the same to me though. Right?
Nah, he looks really grown up from my side.
Yeah, no, he was a skinny kid.
And I really think if the club was open, proper open, and things were really, really open outside, Hot Nigga would have been the track to play right now.
Oh, yeah,
you really think so?
Yeah, I really think Hot Nigga would have been the track to play.
The club anthem in New York, maybe.
Even here, if we still pay DJ Khaled, I think Hot Nigga would have done rounds.
No,
right
guys, apparently, the views for Hot Nigga went up 600% since he got on.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's Thato, by the way, guys. Our statistics nigga.
Yeah, I come with the facts.
It comes with the facts.
I was about to, yeah.
It comes with the facts.
Big facts, Thato.
Big facts, Thato. That's what we're gonna call him. He calls himself Thato, but we just gonna call him Big Facts Thato. All right, Bobby's out. If you guys were in jail, where's the first place you guys are gonna hit after 7 years?
First of all, I'm not going. I'm sorry, jail's not my vibe.
But if you were in jail and you were to come out 7 years later, what's the first thing you do?
Probably I don't know. Probably get some McDonald's, man. Just
McDonald's,
simple shit.
McDonald's, no ways. McDonald's.
Joe, what were you gonna do, though?
Imagine, Joe, 7 years, man. All you've had is fucking noodles every day of your life. Noodles and some watered down.
No meat.
Probably chinyana, maybe jungle oats.
I'm not eating McDonald's
every day.
I'm not eating McDonald's.
Okay.
Me, the first thing you do is gonna be some really, really basic shit that you take for granted right now.
Yeah, ass.
Like going to McDonald's.
Like ass. I'm definitely diving in ass. No condom. I'm just diving in ass. Going in raw. No condom. First girl I'm seeing, you get a dick, you get a dick, you get it. So imagine, Joe, that guy's dick is on fire right now.
So,
Joe, I won't even lie. I don't care about food. I don't care about all of that. Dude, I'm really just probably gonna see family. Probably just gonna.
Okay, so
if I left some money, I'm probably gonna see that my money is still doing something.
There's the first page you're going. It's not ass, is it?
No, I'm saying I'm probably gonna see my family.
Yeah, that's the first place.
No, I didn't say it's the first place. I'm probably gonna see my family somewhere in the queue.
After that.
I mean, dog.
But
Quavo picked him up. You think Quavo took him to his mom?
So you think he took him to some holes?
Yeah, dog. Dog is the only way, dog. It's the only way. That's life or nothing.
I live.
That's life or nothing.
I live.
You're the ass guy.
Where you gonna hit?
Where you going?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually also Thato food as well.
Food?
Yeah, man.
Unfit niggas! Unfit
actually
niggas
go
doing
food.
unfit shit.
Nah, man, niggas in jail. I think niggas, but I think niggas in jail. I don't know, man. Them food is trash, man.
And you know
like jail life is trash in general, dog.
Exactly.
Jail life is trash.
The thing about being in jail though is all you can do is work out. You know what I mean?
You work
so
out,
you come out a very fit nigga. So as an unfit nigga, the first thing I want to do is get back unfit.
You work out, you eat, but there's no ass. Unless if you
in South Africa.
But you're eating at the end of the day. Unless if you were eating something else.
I was about to say some niggas are also eating something else.
I mean, some ass is there, unless if you're into that kind of shit.
Some niggas get ass in jail. They might not be getting ass.
Okay, but I think here's
the ass in jail the same as the ass outside. Is that what you're saying?
Here's something for you niggas, nah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go to jail, you some fresh meat, right? And I mean, that's what I assume.
I'm not going to jail.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know what happens in there. But you some fresh ass in there, I assume. You look delicious, right?
Nah, I disagree.
Would you, and niggas are approaching you, right? Would you rather give it up, right? And have no scars and bruises and whatever, ne? Or they beat you and they still eat you up.
What?
Because the eating part seems very inevitable.
You know, you sound like you're asking us a question, but you're not asking us a question. Basically, what you're saying right now is you're getting child. So what's
I'm saying either way,
the effect is the same.
I'm
so
saying
are you really asking us a question.
No, I'm saying either way you're getting child, right? I'm saying either way you're getting child, right?
The end result is the same.
Joe,
if the answer is I'm getting child, then is there a question?
Yes, there is.
What's the question?
Would you rather try and be a man and fight, get bruises and still get child at the end of the day? About better, and you still child, or would you rather say, okay, bros, just take me pila?
One has to be in training because nah, man, I'm fighting and I'm gonna win.
Against my 5+ niggas. Nah, dog.
Nah, boy.
Nah, dog. You know when
you're
that one.
So
that's not you winning. That's you saying you're not going to jail.
I ain't going to jail, yeah, because I know I'm motivating myself rather than don't go to jail. What's up?
There's nothing wrong with being eaten, dog. There's nothing wrong. We're not saying you're gay. It was circumstances.
There's everything wrong if you don't want to be eaten.
No, we all don't. I think we all don't want to be eaten, right? But I'm saying, if the end result is the same, would you rather get there via bruises or just get there beaten, at least, and you get some protection after that? Like protection is like you got niggas behind you now, not like that, but you got niggas with you.
Alright, man. Hey, man.
It's a tough one. And also,
why is it tough?
What?
First of all,
because at the end of the day, what's one? It's the same. You're gonna get child.
Exactly. So why is the decision?
And it took you one more.
Is it?
Took you one more. There's fresh meat in there, son.
No.
there was actually like a time, no? Like, I mean, we've all been on triplexs.com, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah, you can say.
You can say.
No, but we've all been there once at least in our lifetime, right? So I don't know how that algorithm worked, ne, for me that day, but I bumped into some gay porn, you know?
Okay.
It's not what I'm into. It's not what I'm into. It's not what I'm into, ne? Bumped into some gay porn that day.
Yeah, man.
And I was curious.
Right.
I didn't beat my meat off of that shit. I was just curious to see what happened.
So you checked it out.
And those guys actually do it missionary. Like they have missionary. Like the guy's legs are there, bruh, and all of that shit. And they fuck just like us. Pretty much. Like think about it. They have missionary. I just honestly thought like the only way those guys do it is doggy style. Did you guys know they had missionary?
Well, it's not something I think about.
I don't think I'm interested in other people's sex lives in general as well, dog.
Oh, damn, I wonder how so-and-so has sex. Nah.
I'm just saying, Triple X's algorithms is fucked up. They need to work on that shit because I never search.
Algorithms need something to feed them, guys. I'm just saying, you know.
I did not search gay porn.
They're not random.
I did not search gay porn.
Wait, algorithms is not right. Yeah, no, but they're not.
It's not.
They're not.
They go based on how you behave.
It's not.
Yeah.
You know, around the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, chap, arithmetic because
I'm not saying
it's getting way out of hand.
You saw it and you're not into it, that's cool, boy.
That's cool.
It's getting way out of hand, guys.
It's getting
way out of hand. So, Bobby, you guys are saying you guys are hitting McDonald's first.
Not necessarily McDonald's, but it's probably going to be something like super basic that you can't do when you're in jail.
I would really like to make it very clear that I am hitting some ass. After 7 years, I am hitting all types of ass. Food. I think once you come out, you really like, yeah, no, you only live once. Shit. You only really live once.
Alright. Don't you think niggas out there like they want sunlight though? Because them niggas like they only like this, like some super max prisons where they only get 1 hour of like
and 0 hours of ads.
I hear you, Lefa, man.
0 hours of females.
It will be good though to hear like what his content is gonna be like after 7 years in prison.
It will be interesting.
That's actually very interesting.
I think it will be really good to hear like what's the first song he's gonna come out with.
Okay, guys, can I have like a moment of truth here, guys?
Yeah.
Let's be honest, guys. This guy before he went to jail, man. I'm not just he made Hot Nigga, and that's a hot song. But otherwise, guys, he was just like.
And Bobby, man, but Bobby was not.
Look, man, did he have anything else other than Hot Nigga?
And Bobby,
which was like
and Bobby, bitch.
I have no idea what that is.
But I really think that whatever music he comes out with, one, I'm hoping that it's good, but two, I'm really hoping that people run it up in terms of streams and whatever, because I mean he went to jail. That nigga didn't snitch at all. So I think in the streets he's forever solidified.
Yeah.
Like he cemented his name in whatever code.
And I also think did you see like the rappers, even while he was in jail, people were cheering him out like, man, we can't wait for Bobby to go out. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Look, I don't doubt that he'll get a lot of love. I'm not holding out hopes that the music's gonna be dope. That's what I'm saying.
Alright.
Personally.
You don't think he'll come up with a...
I didn't rate him before he went to jail, so I'm not expecting.
You didn't like Hot Nigga?
But also peaking too soon is a problem.
That's one song.
But in his stream, Hot Nigga? What if it comes with another Hot Nigga?
Yeah.
But also peaking too soon is a problem, ne?
It is.
Which other nigga also had like one hit and be like...
Look at Designer. Like imagine if the Designer went to jail right after Panda.
But Pusha T, big ups.
You know what I mean?
Designer till this day, dog. It's like, yo, in our youth, Designer is the most talented dude. Y'all don't understand.
He's talented, but
where's the song?
where the numbers at.
I think okay.
Where's the song? Man, I really can't wait to hear what Bobby's got to offer. I think like once you go and you guys know, like even in our previous shit, I've always said like that's one thing I really loved about Meek. Like he went to jail, and once he came out, I really loved the content that with that album Championships. I really loved the content that he had there. And well, Meek is Meek, but if Meek was someone else, and with the people that he started rolling with after getting out of prison, for me, I mean, he could have taken that very far. And I think that's what Bobby can do in terms of street nigga shit, and he can really like give us dope music. Well, if he gives us dope music, I think he can really like be one of those guys.
You think he'll be one of those that'll be like about prison reform and?
Yeah, I think he could be, but in a trappy way. I think he could be.
Why? I think it's just gonna be one of those niggas. Free my niggas in the. Man, what was selling?
He was already saying that hot nigga as well. So I mean,
that's already in a trappy way.
He'll be alright, man.
But he should. I hope he releases soon because, I mean, everyone is. I mean.
So you're anticipating a thumbs up?
Yeah.
And you're not anticipating a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely anticipating something from Bob, like at least 2 hot singles from Bob.
Yeah, at least 2.
Let's give him one.
Let's give him one.
Let's see how the first one does, and then I guess we'll take it from there. Alright, cool, Bobby. We're waiting for you. Zulu Boy, guys. 12 years later, releases a music video. I think the song is titled Nomalanga or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys. Well, Chucky didn't know it. Thato and I.
I'm surprised.
Thato and I have always known the
that
song.
song was huge when it came out.
Very, very huge. So
And
basically,
right now it's like,
yeah. So basically, for Bo 2000 who might not know the song, it's like a love letter type of song where I think he's like part of the army and he's pretty much telling his wife or girlfriend that he'll come back. He's just going to war and he's gonna fight for our country. It's got, I think, Kaifa Semenya on there on the hook. It's a very nice song, very, very nice. 12 years later, released the video. Personally, for me, I get the idea of what the video. I mean, I get the gist of the video. I just think it was very low budget. I don't know. I mean, you guys saw it as well. What do you guys?
I mean, to be fair, he's not like a highly active rapper anymore. It's not like he's signed to like some major label. So I mean, if he's doing it out of his own pocket,
isn't Native Rhythms? Isn't he like one half sole owner of Zulu Boy?
Or what?
Of Native Rhythm.
Who does Native Rhythm have a name?
Yeah, Uzakwe, well, former.
Yeah. So, where's his money coming from? That's my question. Because if he's gonna give you like a great music video, he needs money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And where's he getting that major type of money to give him like a top tier music video? I think for me it's started strong. Like it's you know what I mean? It's drawn attention to the song.
I was satisfied.
It's like he re-released it again. So it's like.
But I want to know. It's quite interesting. Why after 12 years did you decide to bring the music video to us?
Maybe he realized that it's a classic, or maybe he's broke.
True.
And he thought he could. I said maybe he's broke, and maybe he thought like he could. But that song is amazing, man. I mean, it's still relevant till this day. The sound is like top notch. It doesn't even sound like it was done like 12 years ago. That's what I'm saying. That if you sit hearing the song for the first time today, you're like, wow.
But it's moves like these where I'm just like, man, how serious do you take your music?
What do you mean?
After 12 years, you.
Yeah, it shows that he really believes in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And it is.
But also, I mean, I don't really watch music videos. I don't know if you guys still watch music. I don't really watch music videos. I'm just wondering, like, do you guys still think there is a place for music videos? Do music videos do what they used to do?
Definitely.
I think it's because of the directors. That's what changed in music videos.
What do you mean?
Like before, you had like this huge, like back then, what made music videos big was like having this huge budget. and then also this thing of like let's take Nas's Nas featuring P Diddy. You can name me now. Apparently, P Diddy said he took out a 40 million check just to shoot that video. You know what I'm saying? So back in those days, it was like big money spending and everything. Whereas now you can just shoot a music video for one day and done.
Actually, that is actually a very good point.
No,
Because a lot of artists now are going like against signing to the major labels, which means they have to pay out their whole pockets for everything.
Yeah.
Which obviously will hamper the quality and the production quality they can give you. But I do think there's still like space for music videos because they give you like the artist's vision. Like what's in his mind.
True.
and I feel like that's very important.
As he's making the song.
Like you could find that, okay, and I'm not saying this, but it's also an assumption, just like you said, you could find that he did the low budget on purpose. You know? Because
Why
I
would
find
he do it on
that
purpose?
low budget on purpose, more people relate.
Because we
What? What is that?
Nah, it's just
Relate to low budget better?
emotions. Like when you tell a story in your lyrics, we relate more. Whereas, like, let's say Nasty C Price City mixtape, everybody loved that. It's always a classic because we related more. As Nasty C was super young and everything, and we remember our days in high school. But now, like, I remember one dude was telling me that Strings and Blings, I'm no more a fan of Nasty C because Nasty C is now a different type of an artist. Like, we can't relate to him no
I
more.
think that's unfair, actually.
So it is unfair.
So you
it
say
is.
So you saying Zulu was trying to capture himself, the younger version of himself, like himself 12 years ago, the broke, if he's not broke.
Just be more relatable. Like, he wanted more audiences and like he wanted more of a reach to more people.
So you
he
saying
didn't want it to land on deaf ears, is what I'm trying to say.
So you're saying if I spend, argument's sake, let's say you spend like 200K on it or 300K, you're saying if I spend 5 million, it takes away from relatability?
No. I'm just saying that he could find that if you plan for like 12 years, that's what he did. He shot the video for 12 years.
He planned that
He
shit for 12 years.
You didn't do that for 12 years. This is what I mean.
Dude.
Come on.
Ask people behind. But then why did it take so long
He
then?
just got some Kandla attire, some
But
Amir
then why did
attire.
it take it for 12 years to think about
That's
it?
a question only he can answer.
I guess that's a question
I
we're
do know
supposed to.
like Lupe Fiasco has also done something like that. Where like for a song he released in 2006, he only released the video like 10 years later. And
Why?
even in the video, he's not even in it. Like the video is just like a montage of like the sets in jail.
Was it just something that he had on his laptop that he decided he didn't want to drop?
I have no idea.
You see?
But
I want to know
But
why
when-
12
but-
years.
but with
That's
Lupe-
my
with Lupe,
question.
I know I did it. I know he did it because it was like the 10-year anniversary.
of the track.
Yeah, of the album.
But did he shoot it 10 years ago? Or he started
I don't
then
know when he
after 10 years? Okay. But
Well, it doesn't look like he shot it 10 years ago, to be fair, because he was in HD.
Okay.
So,
But then do you guys think like with what Zulu Boy did, he's now probably opened like a new thing where guys now will go back to their old sound or their old songs, their old good songs, and come back and do videos for.
I don't know. No, I wouldn't say that. No.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think. Tricky.
what up?
Tricky. It depends on who's gonna benefit from that. Because like a lot of these niggas don't own their old shit. So
Sure.
I mean, drawing attention to your old shit so you can get paid again.
Yeah, I get that.
Not worth it. But I mean, if it's something they released independently, I could see someone else trying that.
Someone else trying that. And then just from the top of your guys' mind, what song would you guys, even if it was released X amount of years ago, would you guys love to see like a video for to see like what's the story behind it.
Definitely some of the WHP's catalog. For sure, bro.
I'm also thinking WHP right now.
For sure, bro.
And like not long ago, I was actually like going around like downloading some songs that are on Spotify, local songs. It's like so many, man. It's just like damn.
There's so many songs that should have been music videos.
Like there's
from
so many
WHP
South
done.
African classics that's just not on any streaming platform whatsoever. But for me, it's tough. It's tough.
I'd also
I'm
definitely love another album from Moraf
Murafi. So that's Cooley and the guys.
Tony Mac and Cages.
With that, I just think like, well, I know Cageism is about to release his I think first solo album or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, he's about to release his first solo album. What's the other guy's name? It's Cooley, Cageism,
Toady
and
Mac.
Toady Mac. I don't know what Toady's doing actually, but Toady actually I think discovered Maclera. So at least I don't know if he's working on any music, but I know Cageism is about to release his solo album. But I just think like there gets a time, right? And I think this was the case as well with like the Tear Gas, where one artist like gets to a certain point in terms of, you know, lifestyle and shit, and blowing up, and like it's just like it just doesn't make sense for his brand to go back and do that. I mean, look at Tear Gas,
With KO.
KO. I mean, probably like if you want to do like if you just want to do it for the feel or whatever, or for the people that probably left you guys, and just get back in studio and just give us like, I know Squatter Camp is also working on something like that, I think.
Right now?
Yeah. I saw some video because one of the guys just died. So I saw some video where they said they were actually in studio working on something just before Nishtai. Just before Nishtai. Something like that.
For me personally, I don't think like these reunions are actually a good idea. I think just let the classic be a classic and let it be that. Like if you guys feel like unite like a tour or something. You know,
Yeah.
But were you gonna tour?
I also feel like, man, you guys need to understand that.
Were you
look,
gonna
man,
tour?
for me personally, if you had, of course, condition that I have money because I'm a broke nigga, I would not. But if you tell me Squatter Camp coming back together, Take Cares coming back together for sure, I'll go watch them.
Just in jet to get the feel.
Yeah, also for that nostalgia, because I never got to see them when I was 11 or 12 or whatever, you know. I'll go. I'll do that. But I'm not sure I'm ready to listen to a Take Us album in 2021. Yeah, no offense.
But also just talking about like groups. I mean, we've mentioned Squatter, Tear Gas, Morafe, etc. Why do you guys think it is that groups or boy bands or whatever was such a thing back then, and versus why they can't be such a thing right now? Because we don't really get groups now.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, what's
J Mall is pushing something.
who's J Mo?
J Mall.
But he's
not
a group.
He's one man.
Yeah, but he's got a label. And
Yeah,
he's-
everybody's got.
No, but everyone's
but
got
they don't
groups
push
and
as a
they've
group.
got
Like,
cliques
they had,
and
like,
whatever.
Your boys and
Okay,
buses
what about the
together,
benchmark?
trees,
Yeah, no benchmark is.
benchmark.
Yeah, no benchmark. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I mean, it's just there. So my question still stands. Well, what do you guys think it is
The
about
Wrecking
groups that
Crew?
used to work back then? But they were like boys that just stayed together, 12 of them in a house.
But there's still like Rubber Band Gang now, which is Mash Beats, Words, and A Reach.
But are they really like a group?
Have they released music?
Are they
So,
really like a
I
group?
get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, what do you guys think it is about groups or hip hop
think-
groups or boy bands that used to work then
I think
that just doesn't work now?
the internet. It sounds like a cliche answer, but I think the internet is the difference.
How
Because
so?
like back then, like when Squatter Camp were coming out and what Takers were coming out, for them they were just like individual rappers. Some of them maybe from like different areas, maybe around the same township, but different areas, and they just like combine their neighborhoods and try to combine their efforts to push each other. Now all you need is just get a Twitter account and I'm pushing my music.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So it might be just
I get
like
what
that
you
type
mean.
of thing where you're just like trying to, come together with some gents and try to cover a lot more ground as a group.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So you're saying these days, I mean, you can get the same reach one man.
Yeah.
Because of how the internet has brought us so much. On our way here, we listened to a track called Heavy 8, and I mean, I'm not sure about all the other guys, but pretty much, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's a song by Zabs. I know Tumi's on there. Before it was Stogie. Proverb is there. I'm not sure about the other 5 guys who they are, but like in this day and age, and pretty much the essence of the song is it has no chorus. It's just 8 guys coming in for 8 bars, and the song is titled Heavy 8. It's called what?
Posse cut.
I don't know what that is.
That's what they call
Explain.
it in hip hop.
Explain.
Like when just a bunch of rappers come together and they just rap. They're not making a song.
So one train was
yeah, one train was a posse cut.
Okay.
Type of situation. Or Black Lip Bastard. TDE. You don't know Black Lip Bastard?
I know it, but
yeah, that was like a posse cut.
So it's just kill or be killed type of thing.
Yeah, like everybody just comes there with their hardest bars and just get lit.
So amongst the 3 of us, right? And if you haven't heard Heavy 8, please go listen to it. It's on Zabs' album. It was released like many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very dope song. Like we said, it's got Verb, it's got Zabs, it's got Dumi, Stogie. I don't know who the other guys are, but I mean, it's just like 8 guys coming in for 8 bars, and that's pretty much the track. No chorus, like Thato said. It's called what?
Posse cut.
Posse cut. I almost said pussycat. Kill that shit. Pussycat, come in, kill that shit. But anyways, if right now we that song had to be remade in today's age, who do you guys think should be the 8 on it?
Who you starting with, me?
I mean, it can be our 8. Doesn't have to be an individual 8. If we had to put in a top 8 there.
Obviously, if I'm choosing, I'm choosing Youngster and Questa. Obviously, they gotta be.
Definitely agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Youngster would kill it.
Yeah, Youngster. I
Youngster
have a feeling he could be top 2.
Youngster would be someone I'd put either in the beginning or at the end to close it off.
Did you listen to 3T?
His album.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a run with it, but I mean.
So you were listening to.
No, I did try it out.
So you were listening to Feature Youngster. That's the one that got you to like. I hear you.
But anyways, our Heavy 8. Who are we putting in?
Youngster can get in.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can put Stogie in because he was already in like the first one. But
I'd put Stogie in.
He's definitely in if he fits the.
And then the first one he was me.
Yeah,
or
so now
is
he's
there
coming back
a
as
different
Stogie.
Now he's coming back as Stogie.
Yeah, so I'd put Stogie in.
Yeah.
I'd put Youngster definitely. I think Questa deserves to be on there, obviously. Nasty.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's just something about Nasty with like his albums for me personally, and this is just the personal shit. His albums for me, they just shit. They just whack. They don't have legs.
Hey,
yeah.
But if you get him on a single or if you get him on a feature, damn, that guy's killing.
Nah,
So
I don't
I'd
feel
put in
that
Nasty.
way.
So you don't feel that way?
Yeah, I to be honest, I enjoyed Nasty's albums. Planning and everything, lyricism, everything.
Do you still bump it?
Oh yeah.
Strings and Bling. How do I feel about that album? Thought it was a good album, but I don't go back to it.
And then that Zulu what?
Zulu Man is some power. I even bumped it. I tried to.
Thing is, what I wanna ask you niggas is that, like.
But then to be fair, I only listen to like albums by my favorites. I have favoritism, so it's difficult.
Let me give y'all an example. Chance the Rapper, right? He had a bad album, but I don't think that was a bad album because I genuinely think that you have to rap about like.
Do you know what I think Chance's problem was? I think he lost his core fan base. Because, okay, let me say, for me personally, right?
Yeah,
when I first started listening to Chance, it was acid rap.
Yeah.
That was a very different person making very different music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Sha put that feature on Kanye West's album. So excited to do like the whole gospel feel album. It was like, okay, fair, you're doing this for this album. It's a different album.
Cool.
It was great.
Mixtape.
Then came back again, and then it's still like.
Wait, is that coloring book now? The coloring book there.
Yeah.
Coloring Book is the Grammy that he won, right?
Yeah. And personally, I don't even like Coloring Book that much, but it was a good album.
Personally, Coloring Book was 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Coloring, no skips, no nothing.
Coloring Book. If Coloring Book is a 10, then Acid Rap is like a 25
out of 10.
Yeah.
He's not lying though.
Acid Rap is a 25 and Coloring Book is a 10.
He's not lying.
Alright, but we digress. We're still talking about like the heavy 8. We've got Youngster on there. We've decided we would put Stogie again, so he'd feature again.
Okay, but then he said he's not putting.
And I think the fact that we're putting in.
When did I say no to Quest?
Okay, I was just double checking.
And I think also the fact that we're putting in Stogie still is just like testament to his longevity in the game.
Yeah. So, and actually, he just keeps getting better.
Dude, he just keeps getting better.
I think he had the best album last year. That is for me.
That one with I think the album art was like a sheep or something.
Yeah, I really think that because
there was a track that I loved there.
Because the thing about me is that I never wanted to give him his credit.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I was not a fan of Stogie. I was not a fan. I would usually like the music video songs. Yeah. That's as far as it would go with Doobie, and then I wouldn't like album.
So decided to listen to the album.
No, I jammed the album, and not only that, I loved it. Let me just say I super loved it to a point where I started listening to the tracks before and everything. And
oh, damn!
So you became a fan after?
I became a fan after that.
Better than never.
Yeah. So then I was like, wow. And then I just like, you know what? I'll dub you this year. That's how much I love the Sheep album.
The Sheep album.
Yeah.
What is it called? Empire of Sheep or something like that?
The Empire of Sheep Deluxe. The Deluxe. Not the
Sheep album.
The Sheep album. How you gonna call it the Sheep album? Like,
bruh,
you're the one that's supposed to be a fan.
You jam and then you just switch off your phone and then you just let it play. That's all.
So you just didn't care about the
and then it just becomes the Sheep album.
It was like, is that one?
My bad, Stogie. I know, but I'll fix on it. But then,
Stogie's there, Nasty's there, Youngster's there, Questa's there. We still got like 4 more to go. I put him Pretty Ugly there. I think Pretty Ugly raps better than most.
I'll put in also the top 2. Cass and AKA. I'd also put them.
I'm sorry, I'm nah. No.
You don't think Keenan, but you don't think Keenan's elevation was great? Because he elevated as the game changed.
I think when we talk about Casper and
Look,
Keenan
if we're talking
now,
about something they're doing right now, I don't think I want to hear a person from Keenan right now. Honestly.
I think if we're talking about Casper and Keenan now, I think it's not in the, personally for me, it's not in the music conversation. It's more in the, what are you doing? What deals are you bagging? How are you changing the game in that sense? But if we're talking heavy 8, and if you've got the likes of Youngster in there, you're definitely not putting it in AKA.
Guys, y'all don't think Alter Ego, AKA, whatever.
But this is not Alter
But
Alter
we're talking
Ego.
about heavy 8 now.
AKA.
We're talking about heavy 8 now.
My bad.
Heavy
and
8
right
now,
honestly, for the past 3 years, give or take.
But Touch My Blood was gold.
When what year was that?
2018.
17 or 18, one of the
2018.
3 years is 2018.
Okay. Thato with the facts.
Okay.
Let's wrap up the heavy 8, guys. Let's wrap up the heavy 8. So we've got the first 4.
No to Keenan.
No, definitely no Casper. Definitely no Keenan. I think it's just like disrespect to the other guys who are really rapping.
Reese on his day, not every day. On his day.
I think then let's put Reese on there.
Yeah, I'd put Reese on, but I
what
agree.
about Touchline, guys?
I agree with Thato.
What about Touchline, guys?
I mean, he's got my
That boy can
thing he can rap. My thing about Touch is that I want a different Touch, in the sense that I mean, almost every song that I hear from Touch is him reminding me that I'm poor. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
No, okay, but I hear you, Lefa.
Look,
I want to hear a different Touch. I don't think I've heard a hard bar Touch. I mean, he's got the flow, he's got the rhymes, he's got the raps, right?
With me, I feel like he just, man, the whole playfulness and the witty with the wordplay is too much now, you know?
I'm saying I'd like to hear a different Touch before I put him in the heavy 8.
Exactly what Lefa's also saying.
so you also say no.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't put him Touch.
Oh,
Not
okay.
now.
Okay. So who, guys?
So I mean,
Pretty ugly.
pretty ugly, definitely. So that's someone we're putting in there. So we got 5 now. I would put in. Come on, guys, it can't be that hard.
I told you niggas on the way here. I told you niggas that there's not that many niggas rapping right now.
It can't be that hard, guys.
Nah, man.
I would definitely, and I don't care what nobody says, I would definitely put in Boiti.
Oh hell no.
Okay, that's
Get
you, dog.
I put in
No.
Boiti.
That's you.
No.
I put it. If we had to.
Absolutely
No.
the fuck not.
No. Actually, I take that back.
Yeah, you better.
I put in Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
put in Rouge.
Yeah.
So we got our 6. I put in Rouge.
Yeah.
Reason.
Please.
I
Yeah.
put in Rouge.
Reason.
Nah.
I'm also for Reason.
Nah.
Why not?
I just think reasons.
Okay,
really
but then
don't
I think I'm being biased. I think that's why.
I really don't
I
think
think I'm
Reason is a
being
problem.
biased.
I think we are a problem.
Yeah.
How?
I don't think South.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
think.
problem,
I don't think like. Well, I'm talking about like the average South African listener. I don't think they want to hear.
But
raps.
we don't care about the average South African right now.
Yeah,
That's
then
not what I'm
I'll definitely put in Reason. For raps, I'll definitely put in Reason.
Thank you. That's what.
Nah, you know who I'd put? Ginger Trill.
I'm for that.
I would put Ginger Trill, and
for
I'll
that.
bet he'd kill all those niggas.
I'm for that. So we got like
And
7
God.
now. I'm for that. So we got like 7 now.
Ooh, the last spot.
The last spot, I'd give it to.
Tense.
I'll give it to Maglera.
I'm not sure I've heard bars like
No,
that.
but I hear you. There's
Look,
many
he's
songs.
Maglera's
nice.
got bars.
Look,
But he's got many
he's
songs.
Nice. He's nice. He's
Maglera's
nice.
got bars.
He's
I'll
nice.
give it to Maglera.
But then if you're gonna give it to McLaren, I
Me
feel like
personally,
honorable
I haven't-
mention.
I haven't heard the buzz to meet the standard for what I'm looking for personally from my left.
I'm saying Maglera. Who you got for your last spot?
No, I. That's tough. I'd give it to Mole. Mole.
You give it to
He's still
Moment.
active.
No.
No, I'm not even like last time I heard this guy was like running
The whole premise is heavy 8 of today.
of today.
Yeah, I'd still think.
So
it's-
as far as
I'd still think.
as far as I knew, this nigga was like running.
I'd
the
still
song.
put him in
He's
there.
busy being an
Unless if you guys got someone.
I go Maglera. Who you got in your last spot?
But that is right though. Then that means that if I'm putting in Momo Leme, that means there's not many. Because I overlooked a lot of niggas for me to put in Momo Leme.
Let me think. Damn, that's hard. Nah, we don't have any guys. I'm gonna leave it at 7.
That's it. We don't have an 8. I got my 8. Choki's got his 8.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have a 7.
Thato has a 7.
You're South African rapper, get your balls out.
I can't believe we struggled with that. I really thought it was like on my way here and listening to Heavy 8. I think I bumped it yesterday as well. I really thought I could make up an 8 easily. I guess there's a problem.
How strong do you feel your 8 is?
Yeah, I'm very confident.
I think
with my-
I think
You think you'll be strong enough to go head to head? with
think
that?
of it like this, right? If we were playing Tekken now, that's pretty much our 8. You know how
Yeah.
how you got those
Take and
like
take.
yeah, those like 8 spots. How strong do I feel it is? I think some rounds will be weaker than others. Like, probably like, I don't know who'd be the weakest, but like, I'm very sure like if I've got like,
Did you put Boyd in?
no, I took her. She looks pretty though, guys. I know that's not the whole premise of the heavy 8, but she looks pretty though.
That's the problem.
But like, if we're looking at it like from a taken fight type of thing, and like if we had to measure how strong the 8 is, I would say if you've got like a strong starter and a strong ender, you're going pretty far. So if I start like with like a youngster, or I end with a youngster, or start with Tumi and I end with Tumi, or even Pretty, those would be my starters or finishers.
I don't need to organize them. I'll just like, I'll let you guys pick randomly, and then I'll just like, you picked whoever you picked. That's how confident I am.
The last verse.
That's how confident I am with my 8 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not confident.
Mulema is losing in his first round.
That's fine. Nah, and I don't think Mulema will lose. Eh? I think out of all my 8
losing
lists,
in his first round, dog.
he's top 2, dog.
Okay, Shaf, give me a verse you once gave out.
Bruh.
The only, now I'm about to sound like a big bit in 2000, but the only Momulimi verse I can think of in my head right now is on WHP's Welcome By. Let me be, sorry. Let me be. Welcome By is the song they sample.
How far back was that?
That's a long time ago. That's like 2006, 2007.
Bruh, I'm still confident with
How
it.
far back was that?
That's the only moment.
I think also, and I don't know, but like I think if he's got his rapping hat on, I think I could put Foka, but not as like a strong starter or a strong finisher. I'd put him there in the middle. If that makes sense.
On a good day.
On a good day, when he's got his rapping hat on, I think I would put him in the top 8. Since you guys are so contentious about Maklera Dobo, I think I'd...
Look, for me, my only thing is that I don't, you know what I mean? Like I haven't...
Yeah, no, this 8 was difficult, guys. I really thought it was going to be easy. This 8 was difficult.
Mm-hmm.
This 8 was really difficult. Very, very difficult.
I forget, I still don't have a name. It's a heavy 7.
It's a heavy 7.
It's a heavy 7. Better than your 8.
I quickly,
Not even cool.
before we wrap up, nah, definitely.
I mean, Cool is an OG, man. Like,
Definitely.
come on.
I mean, Cool is a father now, dog. Cool is a married man. He just shows off his wife.
Okay, man.
I'm a cup at the gig. The bodyguard. He's looking nice.
Sure.
And honestly speaking, that's how I'd also like to retire. Like, dude, I mean, who wants to rap till they're 40? It's such a boring thing.
No,
but Jigga does it when he wants to. That's
But
such a
you
boring
said
thing.
who wants to? I mean, they all do, to be honest.
But you don't want to live off of that. And I think Cooley's just reached a certain place in his life where it's like, I'll jump on if I want to. And you can see like he's really enjoying himself.
I don't know how it is. Did y'all check like he got the new Jeep deal that he did? Where he's got his own shoe, yeah, Jeep 8 clothes on. It's cut.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's dope. And those are the things personally that I think you wanna like be doing when you're at Cooley's age, if I can call it that. Like you don't,
Because before that it was the absolute, right? And then that absolute got him even like I don't know, but then he toured Africa, like 7 countries in Africa.
Sure, yeah.
And then he even got a seat at the Oscars. Was it the Oscars? Front row Oscars or whatever.
No, if I'm him, I'm not going for that.
You know,
Giving me a seat at the Oscars. A seat.
look.
A seat.
What is
Fucking chair, nigga.
Okay, fine.
Like, come here.
I got a question. I got a
What?
question. I got a
They're buying
question.
you a plane
I got
ticket
a.
Get it out.
Hey, that's my time. Time is money. Are you
They're buying
paying
you
me?
a plane
Are
ticket.
you paying me?
Yes, they were though.
Do you have money?
What about the money, though?
Do you have money? Oscars
here.
won me. Do you have money?
Bruh. No matter this plane, come to America and sit on the chair for free.
It's so crazy how we used to like glamorize this shit. Man.
Yeah, bro.
But
it's
now
like,
when you actually think about it, it's like,
it's just like
what's the point? And personally,
Sit on
that's the
the
one
chair.
thing. That's the one thing I loved about
The
AK.
Oscars.
He was always like,
watch other
fuck
people
am I
win
doing that
awards.
for?
Cooley has always been that.
No, I'm saying that's the one thing that I've always like dating back loved
Yeah.
about
AKA
AK.
was like that.
He was
That
actually the
just
first.
Like, you know what? Actually, fuck that nigga.
Fuck
Kanye
this
West.
America dream. Yeah. So
Your boy Keenan.
Yeah, he was like, fuck that nigga. Kanye West. I ain't working for nobody no more.
yeah,
Because I think it was like the Kanye West thing, right?
yeah.
Where he said they were like treated like, you know, second.
The opening act wasn't
Yeah.
Reason also the one that complained about that.
But I think it's a general thing, like
Yeah,
with
probably.
when American artists come
But
through,
yeah,
you
but
don't
it's like
even get
sparkle.
access to them.
It's part of the whole
But my
conversation.
question to you two is that all these artists that you guys love, how, like, do you guys want them, because they're from South Africa, do you guys want them to be super A-list? That's what we obviously want from them, right? But they're not being treated that way. Why aren't they being treated that way? Why is it like when we bring Travis Scott here, they gotta open for them? Why are they getting that type of treatment?
But I think that's the whole thing that I mean probably like and that's why you got like guys started doing their one man shows.
Yeah.
And that's why you got guys like Casper who started investing in their own shit.
Yeah,
You know?
I think also it's like one of those things they weren't. I think maybe they were also like a bit too down to earth. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because Travis Scott, when he gets all the shit he gets, he demands it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He tells them, "I better have this and this and this and that. Why am I performing?"
Oh yeah.
And that's in the contract.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So for them, for AKA, it was like, "Oh, okay,
Better have some African girls on the
I'm-
menu.
yeah." You know what I mean? Like I want.
Otherwise,
six,
I'm not
you know what I
performing
mean?
shit.
I want 100 bottles. I want 6 holes for each of my niggas. What that?
That's Mr.
That's
McDonald's right there, man.
And then it better be there.
And it better be there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise,
Whereas our niggas, they weren't demanding all of that. It was just like, I have a fee.
they're getting
I have
walked
an
all
appearance.
over.
I have an appearance fee, and that's all they asked for. And as long as
Bottle
they
of
got it,
Henny.
and that was
I'm
it.
out.
You know what I mean?
Alright.
But I think it just comes with you know, in general, like with anything that you start doing.
Mm-hmm.
So be it in the workplace, be it wherever, in the early stages of you starting out, you're just really grateful to be there.
Yeah, I think
And
so
as time
too.
progresses, you're like, actually, fuck this shit. I've put in my 10,000 hours. I deserve a bigger share. I deserve better. And that's the whole thing. And that's the whole thing that brought about, I think, Burna Boy's album. I think
African Giant.
Not this recent one that Diddy did, which is absolute shit. The African Giant one.
Yeah.
Where I think what sparked it was I think he was performing somewhere. I'm not sure which country, but I think somewhere in Europe, and
UK.
his name was like there at the bottom, there, very very small letters, and he was like, actually, you know what? Fuck this shit. Where I'm from, I'm a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where the whole African Giant thing came about.
I didn't know that. That's a very interesting thing.
Very inspirational.
Don't quote me.
Never with the,
Do not quote me.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm very sure. I'm very sure about that. That's where the whole thing came about. Where in Europe he was like, I mean, my name is right there, but why do I have to go all the way to Europe to know my worth? You know, I'm an African giant, and that's where. And that album is fire, by the way. I don't know that album.
I could play it after 25
That album.
years.
If you've got that album, some wine, a girl. Oh, it's about to be lit.
Man, you got all the recipes for the girls. though.
Well, if you got that album,
Yeah.
a girl,
Yeah.
and some wine yana for her.
Yeah.
Any of you, if that's your thing. Oh man, you're about to have a good night.
Now, I'm going to get back to you to see if it works.
shout out to
though.
Lefa for the tips.
Yeah.
Hope
I
y'all
got
listening.
to.
Hope
I
y'all
got
listening
to.
and learning.
I got
I'm
to.
taking notes.
I got to.
Please let us know if it works.
Alright, cool. We're gonna wrap it up in a bit. You guys want to touch on that Meek Mill Kobe verse? I just feel like Meek Mill is always ending up in some shit, and it's so weird that, I mean, you roll. I'm not sure if he still does, but I mean, after he came out of prison, he had so much support from guys like Jigga and stuff like that, and he got a seat at the table, if I can even call it that, and then you still end up in shit like this. Like
you know, we
Meek,
kind of had this chat about
like
Meek Mill, and I
Meek-
told you guys, Meek Mill.
like something in life will happen that does not include Meek, and Meek will somehow
Be involved.
and he'll be a flop. So, I don't even know. Like I don't even know if it's even worth.
The
If
one,
it-
the
if
one
it's
on
even
I
worth-
tried to tell you guys a long time ago about Meek Mill, but you guys don't listen.
I don't even
You're
know
like, oh my
if
goodness,
it's even worth
he's
talking
gonna be
about.
like top 10 of this decade. It's like,
I don't even know if it's even worth talking about. But also, like, when are you allowed? And in general, I'm not even talking about Meek here, but like to drop something about someone passing away. Like, is there like a let's give it a year before I drop the spa?
look, man, if a bias is disrespectful, it's disrespectful. Like, it's never gonna change, you know.
Even
Whether
after
it's the
25
Whether
years
it's
or
the next
30
day
years,
or 10
bro.
years later, it's disrespectful. Like, just
This guy went into the booth and he
don't
was
you
just
guys-
like,
Excuse me?
I'm saying this guy went into the booth and was just like, yeah. And if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It'd be another Kobe.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh,
if I was
man.
related to Kobe, dude, I'm popping this guy. For that line, I'm popping him, Joe. It's too soon, Joe. It's too soon.
it will always be too soon because it's disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
Also, like, if like Kobe was like your mate, ne? And like, I mean, Kobe's wife is still hot, guys, ne? And like, after some time, like, how long, how soon can you like, try going there?
I don't know.
How soon after, like,
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna
have
answer
you guys
that
seen her,
question.
bruh? She's hot.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
I haven't seen her. Dog.
Yeah, dog.
The one that Kobe
please.
divorced.
No, they weren't divorced, dog.
The one that Drake rapped about 150 million M
I don't know.
on Stay Scheming.
I don't know, dog.
Bitch,
That was
you
such
wasn't
a.
shooting with me in the gym. But you wasn't shooting. But you wasn't shooting when I was in the gym.
Wait. I'm gonna look at.
That was like because Kobe was getting divorced around that time, and
Nah, dog. Dog, they've been high school sweethearts, dog. They didn't get divorced.
oh, they didn't.
I'm trying to look for a
Man.
picture of her alone, dog.
But yeah, don't quote me on that one as well.
Hold on to it, Kobe.
It feels weird. Feels weird, like looking at her like that, and then
Because you know you've been disrespectful. That's why.
and all the photos. I don't know if I must type like Vanessa Bryant alone, and we'll bring a picture of her alone. Dog, she's hot, dog. She's hot, dog.
For this. Go right now.
She's hot, dog. She's nice, dog. She's nice with it, dog.
So now what are you saying, man?
I'm giving it a year, dog. Then I'm going in. Imagine Joe. Joe, she needs some love too, dog. Like a year, dog. You be there for her. Help her out. Admin. I'm sure she had a lot of admin. Filing things for Kobe's case and shit like that. You help out. You be the runner. After a year, you tap, dog.
Alright. That's you, man.
That's another tip from Lefa.
That's you.
Alright, cool. Let's wrap it up. New music. Who you guys bumping? Who you guys recommending? What's on your playlist right now? High rotation, old, new. Who do you guys feel like guys should really like watch out for this year? Also, I feel like COVID just messed things up. A lot of people holding back on the albums, etc. But who are you looking
held
forward?
back on the albums, Lefa?
A lot of people, dog. I mean,
I
even
feel like
Reese held back on his album. He's giving us a tape now. 25K, I think would have dropped if it wasn't for
I
COVID.
think Frank Casino's all would have dropped.
Frank Casino.
but I think he was gonna give us another EP.
But either way, it would have dropped.
It felt like he was teasing for an album. After his last EP, it felt like he was.
I think Drake was gonna drop last year if it wasn't for COVID,
Didn't he drop last year?
but he gave us like Lucy's.
Maybe he's just falling off.
Nah.
But now he's certified lover boy.
Yeah. But he gave us like.
Guys, you're gonna hear this here first, but Drake is washed.
What?
He gave
For
us
real?
like.
Drake is washed. He's
No.
finished. He's past his peak. It's over.
Well, like,
How did you know?
oh, that we get in that. We'll get into that when the album drops. Nah. This one is for the album. That chat is for once the album drops.
No, for me, I felt like this since I heard views that I could see that, okay, there's been a slight drop here. I see where this is going because we've seen it before.
Yeah, no, this is our first episode. Let's not
So for me,
get
it's just
cancelled so quickly.
For me,
Let's not get cut off so quickly. We'll save this one for when the album drops.
so I don't know, man.
New music.
Scorpion and this last one, he's watching.
New music.
I'm still thinking, man. I don't know, man. Freddie Gibbs.
Alright, cool.
Think
He
that
just released actually a deluxe
of
Batman.
Alfredo.
No,
The deluxe of
of
what?
Pinata. You know Pinata
He released the deluxe of that old project.
with Gary remixes. I think it's like 5 discs or something, like 80 something tracks.
Yo, that nigga be
Like,
working.
It's got like remixes
Mm-hmm.
and the instrumentals to all the songs.
So he basically did like what Nas did with like Illmatic 2, like remixed like all of his old songs
All of it.
and all that shit.
And then some
I'ma check.
instrumentals for niggas that want to freestyle on his beats.
I'm gonna check Freddie Gibbs out.
Yeah, you better do that. You better do that.
I only heard him on Alfredo, which was a very dope album for me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check him
Bandana
out.
is better. I'm saying that. Right?
Thato put me on some Bandana, that album, so I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
For me, this year, who am I look? I'm really hoping Kendrick drops. I'm more than anything, I'm really looking forward to the local shit. you
Y'all
know?
can have Kendrick, guys. I'm good.
What?
I am really good.
Okay.
Y'all
Fair
can
enough.
Y'all
Fair
can
enough.
have Kendrick. Like how long? How long now? I'm sad. At this point,
But I
I'm
mean,
sad.
But I mean, like,
I'm sad.
But I mean, like, he'll do it when he's ready. You know. Has he ever disappointed though?
Guys,
Or not?
guys,
Like,
guys,
keep it 100. Keep it 100.
guys,
Has he ever let you down?
guys. No.
This is like
You
like
don't
Frank
think-
Ocean.
please.
Remember when we waited so long for Frank Ocean?
Yeah.
And then when we came back, what happened, guys? We were happy because it's like, you know what?
I still love that. Yeah, I love it.
And we're still happy. You know what I mean?
Those are good albums that Frank dropped, and he gave us 2.
I'm upset,
Give us
Kendrick. I'm really upset, bruh. Like, just.
Don't worry, you'll be happy when he drops.
Yeah, and you're definitely gonna bump that shit.
That would be
Alright, cool. I
me-
think that's about it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. First episode done, dusted, and delivered. Look out for more. Like I said, we really hoping like we can really go the distance this time.
We will.
Unfit niggas doing unfit shit, just talking, lazing around. Look out for us. Do that whole YouTube thing where you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
You know,
Wherever you get the podcast, just, you know.
sure.
Let us know what you guys think
Yeah, just tune
about
in.
our thoughts.
Pretty much. So for myself, Lefa, your main guy.
Thato with the facts.
Unclskyjuice, just looking good and unfit.
We out.
Alright, we out.